Coffee Break podcast. I'm your host, Melissa.
And I'm your co-host, Melissa. No!
Yeah!
Alvin, no! She got me, guys. She got me. God. Guys, I'm Elisa, and welcome to the Coffee Break podcast. And for those of you who don't know what the Coffee Break podcast is, we're those two friends who finally get together for that nice cup of coffee, or Joe, if you feel like it. After a long and stressful week of work, we indulge in a convo of entertainment, environmental news, and even current events. And sometimes we even get into discussions of our hobbies. Because, you know, once in a while, everyone deserves a little time to vent about their day, if you know what I'm saying. Because we need to, because we're humans. So, yeah. And we also do a segment called Coffee of the Day, where we talk about one special coffee or tea and give you fun facts or recipes to make them. So, let's start brewing. Melissa, do you remember what that coffee of the day was?
Yes.
What is it?
It is the UCC Coffee.
UCC Coffee, yes. It is a branch of Kona Coffee, but it's like the main one is like they're black.
Yeah, because when I was looking at images of like the coffee brand for our coffee of the day image, I saw like a different types. Like they had their black coffee and other stuff. I don't remember.
They also have like a latte one, but that's like a smaller version, and you can get that like at any Asian places or like Mitsuwa.
Yeah.
Mitsuwa here.
I haven't tried it yet, but I see them all the time, and I've always gotten really curious, but I don't know. I just haven't gotten them to try it yet.
They're really good. So, for those of you who don't know what the UCC coffee is, it's called Ushima Coffee Company. That's what the UCC stands for. So, the UCC was founded by Ushima Taroa in 1951. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. The headquarters was established in Tokyo in 1951. That's when he found it. And in 1965, Tadoa was appointed by government to lead a team to observe coffee that was produced in Ethiopia and East Africa. And he went to 3 countries in East Africa to find out how they produce the best coffees.
Nice.
In 1969, the canned UCC drink was created, and that is the can that you still see now to this day. In 1970, they built a automated plant in Osaka, and it was actually one of the first automated plants in Japan to manufacture vacuum packed coffee. Whoa. And those are the best because they seal in all the freshness in the beans. So when you roll up your coffee bean bags, you gotta make sure all the air is out, and then you roll it up so none of the freshness comes out. It makes a big difference, actually. In 1980, the All Japan Coffee Association, which they have an All Japanese Coffee Association, was established, and Tadoa Ushima became first chairman. It grew so big that they had plants in locations such as Jamaica, Brazil, and Singapore. In 1985, they operated actual coffee shops in... No, that's not Japan. In China. They did it in China.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not Japan. China. So, after that, where am I? Oh, in 1987, UCC Coffee Museums was opened in Port Island in Kobe. So, by the way, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant.
We love you. And to all his daughter and all those who were part of the crash, too.
Our thoughts and well wishes go out to you.
So, I'm sorry if that triggered anyone. In 1989, their Kona Coffee estate was opened in Hawaii. So that's when the Kona Coffee brand started coming out. In 2013, UCC opened the UCC Coffee Village in Kobe, featuring their museum, UCC Coffee Academy, and the UCC Training Center. In 2015, the UCC Coffee Academy opened in Tokyo, and you can actually like take classes on how to make the Kona coffee.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's actually pretty cool. And like the training center was like how things are made, and like not the coffee itself, but like the materials that are used to make for it and all that, like factoring. It's really cool. It's really cool. But they're opening one in America soon. So I'm pretty excited for that one. And honestly, like if you want to wake up and not sleep, drink the UCC black.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I thought it wasn't, because their Kona one is strong, but it's mostly sugar. so it doesn't give me that much of an energy boost. But once I drank the Kona Black, and I was like, oh, it's going to be the same thing. And then when I did drink it, I drank it at 4. I didn't sleep until 3 a.m. I was so mad.
I mean, I do that on my own as it is.
That's right, yeah. But now you got to wake up at 3 a.m.
Yeah, that's true. It's awful.
Yeah, it's bad. But we got to try it one time. We were a bit behind today on our scheduling. Mm-hmm. We couldn't grab any Kona coffees. I also drank one of them on accident the other day because I forgot we were supposed to be doing them today. Who said that?
Our actual life schedules are
a bit crazy.
Like kind of conflicting with our podcast schedules.
Yeah.
So we're trying to make it work, but there are some things here and there that we keep having to pull back on.
Yeah.
So like this, we would have brought the Kona coffee, but we didn't have time for that.
Yeah, maybe next time we'll bring some and we'll just do a little, because she never had it before. Yeah, I've had, so we'll see how Melissa's reaction to it. So we're gonna be doing that today. So Melissa, what is our topic for today? Forgot to ask you that earlier.
Our topic for today are video game releases.
Yeah.
That's
a good title. It's upcoming 2020.
Yeah, there you go. Upcoming video games.
And even remake games.
Yeah.
So.
And maybe some games that we're playing now, because I'm playing.
Yeah.
I'm playing something kind of newish.
Oh, you are?
A little bit.
Okay.
It's been out, but.
You just got into it?
Yeah, I just got into it.
Yeah.
And then I'll explain a little bit of the things that I don't like about the game and some things that I do like about the game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. So hopefully some of you like nerd friends like us are up to date with all the games that are coming out. So what
was that?
I don't know. Our recording just like went freaky, but it's still going.
So let's keep on
going. My house is haunted. Your house is haunted.
My house is haunted.
All our houses are haunted.
It's not that haunted anymore.
No,
I cleared it.
Oh no, I just did that right now.
I mean, that's true, but I didn't bring that here.
Yes, you did. You brought this. Anyway, so one of my favorite ones, as we talk about a horror game and that happens, is the remake and release of Resident Evil 3.
Okay.
So what I saw in the trailer is that the monsters looks 20 billion times harder, and the new semi tyrant character. Yeah. I know that's not him, but the new tyrant character looks really creepy, and I kind of I don't want to do it. I'm kind of scared.
Like the teeth thing, that it like even in the movie, the Resident Evil movie when he came out, I was like, whoa, they really got it. They got it.
They put most of our fundings into that part right there. Also, what about Chris Redfield's hair? Can we talk about the dead bird that just landed on top of his head? Like, when I first saw the trailer, I was like, what's wrong with his hair, to Devon? And I'm like, is that a bag? Is he under cover?
Yeah.
And then I saw him again in a new one. And I was like, what's wrong with your hair?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Did he always have facial hair or no?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I thought he was like clean cut, but
that's what I thought too.
Maybe it's a new design for him.
I mean, I stopped, like I said, I stopped following the story of Resident Evil like a long time ago. So I
got confusing.
I've like confused and a little bit like I know the certain characters that are in the game, and I know a little bit of what they do and what's going on, but I don't remember the whole storyline and how how it's like leading up to what's going on in this remake.
Yeah.
And then also I've never played Resident Evil 3, so I'm lost.
Yeah.
But it looks cool.
It looks really cool.
It's not something I would play only because I fell out of the Resident Evil franchise, and me personally, I don't care too much for remakes. See, this is the thing. It's like I like that they did it. It looks cool and they did a good job. But as far as like making a completely new game, it's not there.
No.
Like if you want to continue a franchise, continue the franchise, but don't double back and then make a new, like make a game you already made into something new. It's like, I don't know. I've said this before. I don't care for remakes. It's lazy.
Dang.
It's lazy to me. Like they put a lot of work in it, and kudos to them. But to me, it's lazy to redo something that was already done.
Like all the Disney remakes?
Yeah, exactly.
Except
Like
for Maleficent. Maleficent's pretty good.
Maleficent is different because it's a different point of view and story.
Okay.
So that's the only reason why I give Maleficent a pass, because you're not really being told the story of Aurora. It's Maleficent's story. But as far as like the remakes in the Disney live action remakes, I didn't care for any of them. I just recently watched Aladdin. I was cringing the entire time.
I like some of the extra songs they added though.
Really?
Yeah, I just like the one where she's like, I won't be silent. I like that one though.
It's just I don't like that they cut off like Jasmine's relationship with her father.
Oh yeah.
They completely eliminated that from the story. That's a tangent, but anyways.
Yeah, but it's about remakes. But yeah, so
yeah. Anyways, but that's the thing. Like they made it a remake, and they didn't they didn't put. Oh, it's there. It's already there. The script is there, and they wanted to change things, and I just didn't think it worked. But
talking about Resident Evil, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like,
that
wait,
too, but like the movies.
Oh yeah.
It goes hand in hand. Like there would be stuff that they would put in, and then it wouldn't work. Like I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. I'll watch someone play it eventually.
I mean, we're gonna play it, so let's admit that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna try playing that, whether we do record it or we do it for fun. It's one of those two. We played Resident Evil 2 for fun when we first started the company because we didn't really think we were gonna do Let's Plays, but it's coming out soon. Just give us a little bit more time because of our schedules.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, like, I'm okay with like the Resident Evil being remade because like it became more of like an action when the first like games started coming out instead of like more like survival kind of thing. And so that's what kind of lost me after a while. But I mean, they have a good balance now in the second one, and I don't know about the third one though. We'll see. We'll have to see that that. But I mean, like, I think what it got back on everyone was Biohazard. Got a lot of people back on board with the Resident Evil like franchise because it was actually pretty good. Like the story was pretty good. Your character can fight, but it has ability, like the limits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not going to be normal after that, but
you
know.
Are they going to start like remaking some of the ones with Las Plagas? Because that was annoying. Las Plagas is the plague virus that they suddenly started changing the Resident Evil franchise into, where it was stopped being about like zombies and it started being about like this plague thing. Like I said,
I gave up after that point, I think. I don't remember any of this. Yeah. And did you know that the game, that there's going to be some mechanics that change in the North American versions than the Japanese version?
Oh,
yeah, they're kind of like censoring a little bit for America and not Japan, which I would think is switch because they're a bit more conservative in the culture. But
you think, right? But I feel like a lot of the Japanese films are way more, like horror films are way more intense in Japan than they are in the American version.
Oh yeah. There was a new game trailer that came out, and I forgot what it was about, but it was the person that made PT, but they didn't make it. I forgot his name. But the person that made PT is making a new horror game, and I saw a little trailer of it, and it was the most disturbing thing because he went on a mission to find the most like psychological intense game like movies. He went and did a bunch of research for a while. He said like he had to take a break and not make any games for a while because it was just so intense. And so he took a break, and then he went to go back and make the game. And it's it's all psychological. Like everything's psychological about the game. Nothing is really real, but you don't know that as a player.
Yeah. So
he's making that, but that's like not tangent, but that's like a thing about games. But when I was growing up, I remember in Japan, like they had a Resident Evil game. I don't know if it was like the third one or so, but it was a Resident Evil game. It's like one of those shooting ones, like the House of Dead kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And they had that. I remember I was not allowed to play it. We would pass it by every single time we go to Tokyo.
Yeah.
And like we would play games there, but like they made me play a game called Walk the Dog. Like it was literally I go on a skateboard and I had to like edge myself. But my dad would be like playing the Resident Evil game, and I would just watch him. I get scared all the time, but I would watch it, and that was like a better version than the game that. Because my dad bought the game, he's like, this game is so much better than the original game.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, Dad, calm down. But yeah, I just remember that like growing up. That's the only game I saw about Resident Evil. And then I thought that was the third one growing up for like the longest time. Because I didn't know when the first and second one came out. And I was like, oh, that's the third one. So when I heard about they're making the remake, I was like, how are they going to make that a remake? It sucked. But it wasn't the real game. It was just like a side thing.
Yeah.
But, so for those who are going to get the Resident Evil 3 game, I don't know if you guys saw the trailer for Resident Evil The Resistance.
No.
So Devon, our amazing Devon, showed me this. It is a multiplayer horror game that is part of the Resident Evil 3 package. It is a bit more expensive when you buy it because you're getting another game.
Yeah.
So it's a 1v4 where you can play as the survivors, or you can and work together to escape, or work as the mastermind and you're the player who's trying to stop the survivors.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, it's kind of like Dead by Daylight, but it's a better franchise now. So Mastermind can set traps through security cameras. You don't really go in person, but you can like set traps through the cameras.
Yeah.
They are also given these cards to place monsters or update their camera. So like maybe their camera can shoot lasers out, or like they see them going to one room, they can put like a card that creates like this certain zombie to appear out of nowhere and stuff like that.
Okay.
They can control the creatures like the zombies and the tyrant, aka Mr. X, if you guys don't know who that is. But he can go in and be like, I'm going to go control it. And he can come like stalk you. I feel like if we play this game, because Devon always like talks about like how amazing the tyrant is, and we play Gmod, he always wants to be the monster that chases us. I feel like he wants to be the tyrant just to mess with us. I feel like that's what he would do. And so the survivors are captured by the mastermind to be in a research project on studying fear in the human brain.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and they're all from different ages. Like they have different skills. They're not all equal. Like there's one that can do more damage. There's one that is a tank who can take more hits. One person does the research. One is support, like she can heal you faster. Another one is strategy. So they suggest like, this looks like a better route than going this way. Like you can see stuff that your partners can't see.
Okay.
To obtain objectives in the area. Oh, they have to obtain objectives in the area to advance. I wrote like shortcuts in my notes, so I'm like, what am I writing? And it's also a time event. So if you take too much damage, you can have your teammate can die. But if they die and respawn, you get a chunk of time removed because now you're waiting for that person to come with you, or it's just like it takes time from your escape. And also you can have your teammate help and heal you if they're nice, or if they didn't get to you fast enough, you won't be able to like you'll die and respawn, and you'll take a chunk of time, and then the timer will come and get you. And so let's look into the characters real quick. Just like I saved them on here.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I was very interested in like the characters. So we have Samuel Jordan. He takes a lot of damage. We have January Von Sant, who's a hacker. You have a hacker.
Oh, interesting.
For support, you have Valerie Harmon, who looks like Velma from Scooby-Doo. You have Tyrone Henry, who's a tank. You have Becca Woollett. She does damage. We have 2 damage, 2 support. And you have Martin Sandwich.
Sandwich. I love sandwiches.
I didn't read that part last night. His name is Sandwich.
Who comes up with these names?
I feel like I don't even know anymore. Like he's a support. You have Becca Woollett, who's like the Typical.
Yeah.
And January, Von Sant. She sounds like a vampire in disguise. So those are our characters. So yeah, they do something all differently to help each other out through the game. Yeah. And your point is to get out. Escape. And the way for the tyrant to win is to either trap you guys all before the time runs out or kill your players. Like, let's say we were all playing and like me, you, Devon, and Ariel were playing. Devon was like the tyrant and like me and you got out, but we left Ariel because she died. Like we will win, but the tyrant will win also because he got a player. Yeah. Kind of thing. So I thought it was going to be its own side thing. Like the whole, like its own game. Yeah. But I didn't know it was going to come with the Resident Evil 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know if they're going to do something later. And if you know, let us know in the comments below. But I'm just like, okay, I'm still into the game. It sounds fun. So, that is Resident Evil. When is it coming out? I didn't even look that up. Hold on. When is Resident Evil coming out? April 3, 2020. April 3. Look forward to that.
Unless there's pushbacks.
Which did they do that for the second game? Did they do that for the second game?
I don't know.
I don't remember. No, they didn't. They made it out on time. I think. You know what? Let us know in the comment below. I don't really remember. So many people keep changing things. So that was the Resident Evil game. Another one that's coming out that we are all excited for. I don't know if you are excited, but we all are. Last of Us 2.
I've never played it.
No?
Mm-mm. I've never played Last of Us.
Guess we have to do a video of the first one for Melissa. So it's a good story-wise game. It's a very good, like...
Yeah, like, when I saw it, I've always been really interested in it, just because I like the idea behind it. And, I don't know, I just really like that they have, like, these fungus things.
Yeah, it's a fungus infection that's getting people.
Because it's like...
The coronavirus.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. That's not it. They're totally different. Just drink some Corona, you'll be fine.
Yes. But yeah, I've always been interested in the game. I just never got the chance to play it.
Yeah, it's really fun.
It was always for the PS4 and the PS3.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just kept forgetting to buy it, I guess.
Well, guess what we have to do now? I think Devon has it. We can do that. Shoot. Yeah, it's really good. It's a good story. And the second one already, the trailer looks really amazing. Yeah. It looks sad already, and I'm already crying because I love Ellie in the first game and like Joel, that relationship. Mm-hmm. And then I'm seeing the trailer, which is like, it looks like Ellie is going on an adventure to avenge a girlfriend that she had that was killed.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm guessing. I'm not 100% right. I could be wrong. Who knows? So that was like a thing. And so I'm excited to see it, and I'm excited to play, but it looks a little bit harder because you're going against a cult and there's more people and it's very scary. And there's more monsters. Did you know also Last of Us is getting an animated movie?
What?
But it's the bridge between the first and second game.
Okay.
It's a short film though. It's not like a long one. They're not remaking the first one. They're not gonna make one for the second one. It's a bridge between the first game and the second bridge. Like what has been happening between those two, kind of thing. Because I don't know if they tell you about it, but Oddfellow and Sony will be creating that. So it's pretty cool. And Last of Us 2 was supposed to come out in February. It has been moved to May 29th, 2020. I can't read my own handwriting. It'll be coming out May 29th, 2020. So.
In a little while.
So, I mean, yeah. So that's a thing. Do you know anything about Cyberpunk, the new game that's coming out?
Only that it was pushed back. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know the reasons behind it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they announced why.
I don't know.
Sometimes I feel like it's a good thing that they do, because it's like it's like giving them the studio another chance to take a good look at the game and see what needs to be fixed, what they might have to change. or get rid of to make the game better, if that's what it takes, by all means.
Take your time.
Yeah. I'd much rather have to wait for a nicely completed game than have like a half done poopy game.
Yeah. A poopy game.
I would say a bad word, but
yeah.
I already maxed my quota.
Yeah. For the year. No.
Oh, but it's a new year.
Shoot. Just kidding. No, work year. It doesn't start till March. Chinese Lunar New Year did pass, so technically, but
true.
Yeah. All I know is Keanu Reeves. Gosh, Keanu Reeves. Keanu. I can't pronounce anything today. Keanu Reeves plays as Johnny Silverhand.
Yeah.
Did you know the game was actually just a tabletop D&D game?
I did not know.
Yeah,
that.
That's what it was before. Audio guy Joe was like telling me about it, and then and that character Johnny Silverhand, like in the game, when you're watching the trailer, he is a AI ghost that's in a chip in your brain. So he's not real. You only see him. You only see him. You don't. Okay. No one else sees him. Just you, and he helps you through the adventure. When he was alive, he was a leader of a rock band. Yeah. Okay. And there's a point in like where you're like back then when you were playing the tabletop game.
Yeah.
His girl or wife or whatever gets kidnapped. And he asks for your help. And what he does is he creates such an awesome concert and starts a riot that it distracts everyone and even the people who took his girl. And he goes over and like you go over and you like rescue the girlfriend or whatever. You rescue them. So I was like, oh, wow, that's interesting. And then he's just like, he's like an AI ghost that just helps you.
Interesting.
Yeah. So... yeah, that's all I know because the trailer doesn't really give out much. Then you're trying to steal something back that you took. And the people were really mad that you took it and you didn't want to give it to them. Yeah. So, yeah, that one comes out in April 2020 also. Yeah, and everything comes out in April 2020. And, right? When did May and April? April are the two ones that are coming out.
A lot of things are coming out this year.
Yeah. Because guess what else is coming out in 2020?
Final Fantasy?
Yep. I mean, in April 2020. Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Okay.
I mean, Cloud looks hotter now, so. Then he did as a 7-bit.
You know what? I want them to remake Final Fantasy X and X2. I want them to remake that. Those are the only ones I played when I was younger, and I want them to remake those two games. That's it. I'll play it. I won't be mad about that.
I would not mind any of the other ones either, honestly.
I don't really play Final Fantasy. I've only played X2 and the one with what's her name? Lightning?
Oh, 14?
Yeah, and I didn't really care too much for the 14. I don't know why. I just couldn't get back into the game mechanics for the game.
No.
So I stopped playing it.
Yeah.
But that's when I realized like these games are not for me anymore.
Yeah.
I like just role playing. A lot of the games that I play are role playing games. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
No, I get it. I'm the same way. It took me a while to get into the Final Fantasy game. Like all my friends were playing it, and first they told me it was like Kingdom Hearts, and then when I started playing Final Fantasy, it was not like Kingdom Hearts. So I was like, oh boy,
this is a lie.
So I mean, I'm fine with them making a Final Fantasy VII remake. A
lot of remakes.
Yeah, I mean they announced a remake in 2015 in E3.
Oh my goodness.
So it took them like 5 years to get it out.
Oh my gosh. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah. So it better be amazing. But please, for the love of God. Sorry, whatever belief you believe in. Please do not do a Kingdom Hearts 3.
Let me just say this here and now. Just stop with Kingdom Hearts.
It is done.
We don't need anymore.
It is done.
Yeah, okay.
That was the last chapter.
Okay. Just no more Kingdom Hearts.
And it was upsetting. No, if you want to remake a game, remake Kingdom Hearts 3, where you can go back to all the worlds like the first and second game was, and add more of the characters that we like, and actually make us more involved with the characters instead of just watching the film. Like, they did a good job when you go into Monster Inc. world. You didn't follow the movie. You followed the own story path of after they owned the company.
Oh, okay.
So you follow them, and Boo's back for some reason. But, like... Spoiler alert, sorry. But, like, it was, like, so disappointing because, like, there's a part where you go through all the worlds. Mm-hmm. You deal something with Organization 13. And
that somehow comes back.
Yeah, it comes back every single time because they're immortal, never aging, never nothing. And then you go back through all the worlds again because Organization 13 is like, we got to go back and wreak havoc and blah, 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 blah. So, and then you go back. But they didn't do that for this one, and that disappointed me because a lot of times I'm like, oh, I missed that. I'm going to go back.
Yeah.
No, you never go back unless you actually want to go back. And then, like, Big Hero 6 world was, like, San Fran, Tokyo was disappointing.
Oh, gosh.
It was so cute, but, like...
That's upsetting.
Yeah, I was so disappointed in Kingdom Hearts 3. I was so mad, and I'm such a hardcore fan. Not hardcore, but I'm such a fan. Yeah. And that just made me so upset that they did this to us. So.
Right, like when I played it, because you when you let me play, like there were some things that were just really lackluster, like in playing the game in general. It's fun still, but it's like it's missing something. I felt like it's something that's was kind of off.
It just didn't feel connected,
right?
Like the other ones.
And then it's just the sheer fact that you're constantly console hopping with the whole franchise and series of Kingdom Hearts in general. When they came out with the game for the Vita and then the Nintendo and I don't remember what else. It was PS3 and then now the PS4, and it's just a mess. It's a mess.
It was a mess.
The storyline is a freaking mess.
Because they keep adding stuff, and then they keep changing it, and then it's like a clone of Xehanort, and then...
like 20,000... You know what? He's Voldemort, and he is not Xehanort.
Yeah, he's Voldemort. Because he's just always coming back.
At this point...
Yeah, he's
cloned himself so many times. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was bad. It was just like, all right, I guess this is happening. But it was... Yeah, it was a big disappointment.
Yeah, no more Kingdom Hearts.
No more. We're good on that one. Unless you make the third one 20 times better than what it was and was actually worth it, then sure. But other than that, no, I wouldn't. But yeah, so just don't make Final Fantasy VII like that. Just make sure that it's a good, like, on its own. I mean, the graphics look good so far.
Yeah.
But they've always been on top of that, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, Square Enix has never had issues with like graphics wise. Everything's has been pretty like, spot on all the time. Yeah. So it was never that was never an issue. It was more of just the mechanics for the game can be a little like. It's definitely a lot of strategy.
Yeah,
for sure.
And
for those who don't really care too much for games like that, that's not really a game for you.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And but I mean, try it if you want to.
Yeah, try it if you want to. You might want to keep your receipt. Yeah. Don't get it digitally because that's hard to return.
But yeah, those games are beautiful, like legit. Those are some of the most beautiful games I've seen.
They are.
And yeah, a lot of hard work went into them.
A lot of strategy and everything. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like Final Fantasy 15, right? Yeah. It came out, and my friends still play it to this day. It's been out for a while. Whoa. Yeah. But they play it together, and I heard it's, like, really cool. But I don't want to get it right now. But, yeah, so one of the other games before we end this segment today was, have you watched the anime One Punch Man?
No.
It's a good anime. The first season was. I haven't seen the second one, but I heard that was okay. But it's pretty good. It's funny. But they're making a fighting game for it. And you get to follow the One Punch hero as he reigns through like all the fights.
Oh.
So I think you can play as his friends, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I would like to go to city A and B and Z, just like because they don't take time to like name the cities because like they get destroyed by monsters right away, so there's no point
That's funny.
in naming them. Yeah, like I think they start in like city Z. I forgot. No, it was city A. They were like in city A, and it's like it's been destroyed completely, and like that's a lot of people that died. Like that was the first thing in my head. I was like, that's a lot of people that died in that city because a big hole went in. I was like, oh no. Okay, well, so I don't remember actually what city it was, but it's all alphabetical. So yeah, it's pretty cool. They're making a game for it. It also comes out in 2020. I don't know when.
Oh, okay.
But it's coming out this year. Yeah. So check it out.
Cool. A game that I've been playing recently that I got into, speaking of Square Enix, it's not, I don't think it is Square Enix. No, it is. I don't remember. But I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter World.
Ooh.
And that is fun.
That is really fun.
Yeah. So let me get to the parts that I don't care too much for. Dang. And that is the actual story. The whole entire story. I don't care for it. I honestly, the entire time I'm playing the game, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And I don't care. I don't care to. I just want to go hunt monsters. So that's what I'm doing. So, like, the only reason why I'm doing the storyline to begin with is just to progress farther to hunt more creatures and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And, like, honestly, the only reason why I'm playing it is so I can kill monsters, get the materials that you get from each monster to build better armor and weapons. I think that is, like, a really like a niche thing that I for some reason get a kick out of. So I will just go in and just like do the most and get as many materials just to get new gear. And
kill them for the gear.
For the reason that to me is fun. I like grinding, like grindy games like that.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I do. And so I had a hand-me-down Xbox One that I was playing on, and it broke. So now I have to start over, essentially, because when I did start playing it, I was playing it on my sister's console.
Oh,
and so now that I got my new Xbox One, I have to start all over again. But I'm not mad about it.
All right, she ain't mad about it.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it. I want to start over. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like, I want to change some stuff I did.
Yeah, but like I really like the grind in that game for some reason. And I like that you can switch weapons. Like I don't remember all the names of the weapons, and I don't even remember the name of the weapon that I normally use. But they're really cool, and you can like switch weapons and like learn different things. You can switch back and forth, and I like that because you can also, some of the materials that you get for each weapon like makes it the weapon a little more unique in a way. And I like that I can, any changes that I make, you can actually physically see them. I really appreciate that because sometimes you'll get like a weapon in a game where you modify it in some way by using a material, but the weapon will always look the same.
Oh, that's cool.
And I don't like that, actually. I like it when it changes.
Oh, well, yeah, that is better because then that gives
you're
it more
seeing
character.
You're seeing more of the stuff that you're putting into your weapon.
I wonder why they don't do that though.
They don't do it on a lot of games, and it's mostly because it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
But it looks cool. I mean, if they do it, it looks really cool.
Yeah.
It's just a really cool game to play.
Yeah.
It's also a role-playing game because you're not really playing like an actual character that's already been molded or has the story already.
It's your own.
Yeah. It's like a character that you created and stuff. So it's that's also why I really like it because it's role-playing.
That's true. It's like D&D but on a console.
Yeah. And I like the monsters and I like the names.
Oh yeah.
They have weird names.
What's your favorite?
I like this one that's what's it called? It looks like a giant bat with like a huge like fuzzy muff thing around its
Oh,
neck.
that's awesome. Uh-huh.
And the outfit that you get with that looks really like winter wonderland, where like you're gonna go to the snow and you're wearing a big old hat.
Put that on my head.
And I also like this one of this poisonous lizard looking thing. It looks really cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Because your character look like with its material, your character looks like a ninja assassin.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, and it has like little Oni like figurines here and there on.
How the heck did I do that?
I have no idea.
Out of that one,
it looks cool, and then you get you actually do get an Oni mask from it. Yeah, it looks cool.
Oh. I want to check that out because I see my friends playing it. I don't play it.
It's
but
a
I
lot
see
of fun. The mechanics can be a little bit difficult in the beginning, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty much self-explanatory. But it's a learning curve for sure.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Especially with fighting.
Uh-huh.
That was a learning curve because it's just so different.
I bet. Yeah.
It's so different from what I normally play.
You're like, I'm not used to this. What's going on?
But when you get like a whole group of people, like friends and stuff, to play together, it's a lot more fun.
Oh,
and
yeah.
more rewarding,
I bet.
too.
I bet, yeah. Because you took all that time and effort to get all these people together. So might as well give you something amazing.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I haven't really been playing a lot of games right now other than the one for our Let's Play that's coming soon. But I'm waiting for Persona 5 Remaster because they're adding that's coming in March. And they're adding a extra character and extra story and gameplay. Oh, so, yeah. And I was like, oh, snap.
Yeah, I'm still playing Red Dead.
Red Dead all the way.
Red Dead all the way. Well, I've been playing the online. And it's a little annoying that some of the stuff that they add is not as great as they think they are. Like, they added, like, a storyline where you can create your own speakeasy, and the concept is cool and whatnot, but it's like forces you to pay actual money, and I don't like that.
No, never mind then.
Yeah, so like there are some aspects of live that I don't care too much for, but I'll grind it out when I can.
It's like, I don't care for you.
I like bounty hunting. That's fun.
That's always fun. Yeah. Bounty hunting, give me my money. I brought you the person, give me my money.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the only game. I mean, I played, it left my brain. Oh, me and Devon were playing, Resident Evil 2, but Claire's version, because we only played Leon's version, but we never played Claire's. And, okay, that makes me mad that they don't intersect, they don't go with each other, because it's like, if you played Claire's first, you got to see it from her point of view, you know what I mean? If you see play Leon first, which 80% of people did, you see it from his perspective, like he did it first, but they're playing their stories like if you played so-and-so first. So you don't really, I mean, like, it doesn't make any sense though, because like Leon
and Claire's story, they don't
intertwine. They don't intertwine, and that makes me mad, because that's what I was excited for, because like I wanted to see the intertwining, and like Claire's story goes faster than Leon's because you meet more people as Leon. It just kind of irritates me that like because the tyrant dies differently in both of their stories, unless there's multiple tyrants, but it just made me mad. So I'm just like, all right. And I kind of like lost interest in playing after I saw, and I was like, but I want to give Claire the benefit of the doubt, and I was like, okay. I don't know. I was really mad. I was really mad.
Disappointment.
It was. I was really sad and mad, and just all these emotions came in, and I didn't want to play anymore because it didn't feel nice. But I mean, we're gonna finish it, so hopefully we will soon. But yeah, I think that's all the ones I'm doing right now. I'm not really playing anything other than the Let's Play we were doing. So, which you'll find out pretty soon. Yeah. Any other games?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. Well, anyway, we got to end this episode because we went a little bit over our time, but that's okay. This is a pretty good episode.
Very informative.
Very informative. This is brought to you by Elite 23 Shopping. Come check out some of our amazing team's art that's being on sweaters or shirts or even backpacks coming soon. Go check it out. Give your support at Elite 23 Shopping. Almost said the wrong thing. Elite 23 Shopping using code CBP for 30% off. Again, code CBP for 30% off. So thank you all for watching. And again, we are very sad about the incident with Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
And his daughter and friends. So please send that family prayers or just positive thoughts and vibes. And I don't know what else. I'm so used to hearing like prayers and stuff like that.
It was weird. I'm just gonna go off of a small tangent. It was weird. It felt like the whole day stopped just because like from hearing all this stuff, because that was basically all my news feed was.
Yeah,
just the Kobe Bryant's death.
It didn't feel real. I'm gonna be 100% honest.
No, right?
It didn't. Like, I know a lot of other legends like passed, but I was like, this doesn't feel real. It just doesn't feel real.
Because it doesn't. But he was so young. I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
He's so young. His family is young. It's so crazy that like just in a matter of minutes, like
it happened. Yeah.
Someone's gone. Like that's freaking crazy.
Yeah, that's why I had to stop. I was like at Disneyland when I heard it, and I had to like I didn't talk for like a good 20 minutes because I was just thinking about that. I was like, and a lot of people wearing his jersey at Disneyland before they heard the news, and I was like,
whoa.
Yeah, I saw crazy. A couple like cry in front of me, and I was like, oh man, like stop with the emotions.
Like it's crazy that like this person had such an impact on people. Like it didn't on me personally, just because I don't watch basketball or anything, but I know who he is. I know his legacy and stuff. So I admire that. I just don't share those like intense feelings, but when
it's still sad. But
seeing it all, like it does put things into a different perspective of like we can all like just cherish each other more and appreciate each other's presence more, because you just don't know what's going to happen the next day.
Yeah,
I think that's the biggest lesson to learn from this. Pretty much.
It is, honestly. And that's what I was thinking about the whole time. And I was like,
it's crazy, huh?
It is. No, it is. Just be appreciative of the people around you.
Yeah.
If you don't want them in your life anymore, remove them. Just
yeah.
live your life. Honestly, live your life. So thank you for, hug your friends, hug your family members, just be kind.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So this is the Coffee Break Podcast. If you like what we do here, please share, like, and ring the bell for more notifications. Please subscribe. It helps us out a lot. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.